Boom. Hey, what's going on? It's Matt from Forever Forex, and I just bought the Exynox Scalper, and I want to show you some live real trades and just show you what happened. I'll give you a real review. So if you're kind of searching around or you saw something that piqued your interest on this Exynox Scalper by Karl Dittman, I bought it, I purchased it, I've taken a bunch of trades so far. I'm gonna scan through a handful of pairs just so you can see real trades. I'll show you winning trades, I'll show you losing trades. And if it makes sense and it looks like something that would work really well for you, I'll drop a link in the description. You could click on it, it's a one-time purchase, you go buy it, and it's an instant download so you can start trading with it yourself. Without further ado, I'm going to keep this video short and sweet. It works on MT4 on the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 15, and the 30. I prefer the 5 minute, just my personal preference. So those are the trades I'm going to show you today. And what I would do is I highly recommend only starting off trading, a handful of pairs, maybe like 5 to 6 pairs, because you're going to get tons of signals, right? There's going to be plenty of opportunities that this thing produces. So you don't want to get caught over trading. That's my biggest recommendation with this. But it's super easy to get in and out of trades with a 1-to-1, a 2-to-1, or even some of these like EJ, you could just let these things ride all the way from signal to signal if that's really what you want to do. The only other indicator I have on my chart right now is a session indicator, so you can easily see the beginning of the New York session. It's right there, right around 7 o'clock Easterns. And I have it ending, I don't know, a couple hours later, right? So I'm just looking for signal changes during that time. You can see EJ, nice trade. If you put your stop below the arrow, you're at about 21 pips. And it's literally at 99 pips right now. So you could easily got 1-to-1, 2-to-1, or again, just let it ride out. So let's scan through a couple pairs. I'll show you how easy it is to take these trades, get these signals, and walk away with some high quality, high accuracy trades. So again, you're just waiting for the signal. Boom, comes in right there. You got a 22 pip stop. There's your 1-to-1. There's your 2-to-1. And again, it's still going. It's 92 pips and running. That's EU. Pound US dollar. These things just crushed today. And it does have a smart exit. So you see how you get the sell signal here? And the smart exit is here. So when the price gets down to this point, the smart exit fired, told you to get out of the trade right here, right? So boom, you're out of the trade. And then look, swing, you enter the trade here, you got a 31 pip stop, and it went 96 pips, boom. Again, I would just focus on going 1-to-1. Go 1-to-1 until you hit your trade goals for the week. And then what you can do is you can start moving your stop to break even and letting some of these things ride. Right? You want to make sure you're trading during the open of the session because that's where the moves are going to happen. Afterwards, you're going to get some ranging action and it'll just whip back and forth. So you want to avoid those times, right? And that's why you trade between 7 and 10. For the New York, you could trade London. This works really well on London session too. And it can work on an Asian. Just make sure you're trading pairs that move. Let's see, GJ, this thing crushed today. Again, you got in right around here. You got a 35 pip stop. It went 99 pips. So again, I was out at 30, but this thing just took off. And this indicator, it's got a nice accuracy rate. And if you're just going 1-to-1, you're gonna be looking at 80+% win rate. If you're going 2-to-1, you're probably going to drop in win rate, but you'll actually make more money as long as you follow your plan. 28 pip stop, 1/100 pips on GA. This is a good example of a losing trade, and this will happen from time to time. So you got this sell right here. had a 12 pip stop, but then you got a reverse buy at 8 pips. So that's a -8 right there. Then you're in here and it stopped you out around 10. So now we're down 18 pips. But you can come back and you could have got 1-to-1. You could have got a lot more than 1-to-1. It ended up going about 4-to-1. So what you could do here is a couple different options. Obviously, we just won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other trades. You could have just taken your loss and been done. Or you can keep going until you get your money back, break even. If you lose 3 times in a row, or even 2 times in a row, I'd probably just be done with that pair and focus on other pairs instead of trying to chase your tail, you know, getting whipped back and forth. There's nothing wrong with taking a couple small losses. If you notice, the losses actually aren't a full risk, because you would have had a 13 pip risk. So that might have been, let's say, 5% of your account, and you're getting out with 8 pips. So that's about 2.5% loss. This was about a 2.5% loss. So that's like a -1R. And then if you're going 1-to-1, you could have just made your money back right there. This pair is a break even. It's a wash, but you won on these other 5, right? And again, you don't want to be taking, 10 trades, because you'll get in a ton of signals. So, I mean, this works on gold. It works on Bitcoin. Gold's just been running. Look at that from yesterday. Let's see Bitcoin. I'm just curious. I don't actually trade Bitcoin, but it works. Look at that. Look at that. So you would have got your sell signal right around here. I don't know how the pips work. It's like 6,000 or something. I don't know how it works, but you can see this would be 6 something. There's your 1-to-1 right there. Ended up almost, where's the wick? Almost got 2-to-1. And then you could have taken it back up. So super, super easy scalper. So if you guys are brand new to trading Forex and you just want a simple way to enter and exit trades, I highly recommend it. If you guys are watching this video and you're struggling with consistency, I highly recommend you get this thing. It's a one-time payment. It's gonna help you. Follow the trade plan, stick to 1-to-1, back test it, because none of these signals repaint, which is the beautiful thing about this indicator. It's super easy to back test, develop a trade plan that works for you. And if you have any questions, I'll also drop a link to my Facebook group. I have over 5,000 members in that group. That's probably the fastest way to get in touch with me. So if you have any questions or want to see a screenshot of a particular pair before you buy it, hit me up. I'll gladly take a quick screenshot. You can check it out. But it's super easy. So that's really all I got to say. I definitely recommend it. I've been using it. It works. Get it for yourself. The link is in the description of this video. All you have to do is click on it, go buy it, and download it and start trading with it, right now, as early as it's an instant download. With that being said, if you have any questions, just leave them in the comments or hit me up on Facebook. All right, take care.